What up, people? Push a While Black here, and I will be doing a very quick, very off the cuff vlog on the Hall of Fame game, Arizona Cardinals and Dallas Cowboys. So, this is a preseason game. I normally don't do preseason games, because there's really not much to glean from preseason games, but it's been a month since I've been on YouTube because I've been moving. I'm back in Chicago now. I'll talk about that later because it is pertinent to this channel. But yeah, I'm going to do this game real quick. So what do I look forward as far as the first preseason game? One, depth. Want to see if since the second and third stringers are going to be playing the majority of the time anyway, unless you're a rookie or a developmental player in the system. Then I'm looking forward if your second and third string linemen, your second and third string position players, and your second and third string defense, especially with the Cowboys, because that was a problem last year. Can your defense and can all your second stringers hold down the fort? And is there glaring issues? Another thing I'm looking forward in a preseason game is, especially with the Cowboys, even though this might not be a problem, it has been a problem. It has been a problem in recent years. Backup quarterback. Now, why is a backup quarterback important? Because as far as Cowboys go, and as far as NFL quarterbacks in general, most of the time there's going to be an injury. And with the Cowboys in recent years, there has always been an injury. Now, with Dak Prescott, I'm hoping that is not the case. But just in case it is, I want to see, one, if Kellen Moore can run your stuff, which he has proven he kind of can. And two, since he came back from an injury, how is he going to deal with him coming back from a broken leg? So, defensively, I don't know. Defensively has been a problem with the Cowboys as far as depth. They've had a pass rush. The pass rush has been spotty, but they've had one. The problem with the Cowboys has been secondary and has been safety help. So I really don't know how to gauge this one, because even though they kept Blaine Gabbert out the end zone as far as passing goes, he was able to march up and down the field, and they were able to get 15 points. He was able to get 15 points or lead the Cardinals to 15 points, including a 2-point conversion where he ran in. So quite honestly, defense, I'm not exactly sure. You know what I'm saying? They did, when the third string QB came in for Arizona, they were able to stop them. They were able to stop him from getting in the end zone. There was a field goal, and the Cowboys were able to get 15 unanswered points in, or I think it was 17 unanswered points rather, and they were able to win the game 20-18. But defensively, I can't say if they got better or if they got worse. What I can say is Kellen Moore is your backup QB. And actually, a third string QB did some good things as well from what I saw. So Kellen Moore can be serviceable. We hope that Dak doesn't get hurt, but just in case, I think you're fine. Okay, I think you're okay. And with the third string QB, you have a developmental QB that you can kind of work on a little bit. But from what I saw, they seem to be fine offensively. I really like the running back situation. Ezekiel Elliott is a beast, but has had some issues. If he gets suspended, you have a running back by committee core, which I think is going to be fine. And that kid Smith is good. I think he's serviceable. So, and the tight end core is, I really like the Gathers kid, the guy out of Baylor that they drafted last year. There was a basketball player and is making the transition to football. He had this really good catch in coverage, which is very impressive. So I'm really liking him as far as tight ends go. Again, Jason Witten didn't play. Escobar didn't play. I don't think or if he did, he didn't play very much, or he wasn't looked for very much. But yeah, from offensively, Cowboy fans shouldn't worry at all. Offensively, they're still going to be fine. Depth-wise, they're still going to be fine. Defensively, I don't know because it's preseason. Blaine Gabbert had moments where he looked like all-pro QB, but they kept him from passing in the end zone. So, I don't know. But, I don't know, man. That's just what my first impressions of the Cowboys are. I'm going to try to, because last year I was in Dallas and my buddy Mignon and I did pregame, so I'm still going to follow them. By me being from Chicago and in Chicago, though, I'm going to start doing Bear stuff myself. So for the rest of the preseason, y'all probably will hear Bears stuff from me, but I'll check in with the Cowboys periodically just to see what they're doing. It'll be a lot easier to do both teams this coming season because, quite honestly, because the last season's record for the Cowboys and what they did last season, there's going to be a lot of primetime games with them, so I'll be able to do both. But as far as preseason, I really want to start doing Bears stuff, because I think there's a lot of storylines with them as far as what they're doing with the quarterback situation and the defense and what type of stuff is going to be ran and everything. But this was the game on television, or in my case, the computer, because I watched it online. And it's good that football's here. And I haven't forgotten about basketball stuff. It's just when the basketball stuff was pertinent, when the Kyrie Irving stuff was pertinent, I wasn't able to record and post. So when he gets traded and when it's like major news, I'll do basketball news. But right now, I feel like if I was to do anything now, it'll be late. So I'm just going to wait until, the Kyrie Irving saga, which is stupid, but I'll get into that when the time comes, when that's actually going to be pertinent. But right now, I'm going to football season is here. The next preseason game will probably be with the Bears, just because I want to do Bear stuff. And I will holler at y'all later. It's good to be back. And the channel will be same, but the channel will have some different focuses when it comes to sports. And I'll probably will be doing, because it looks like I'm going to have to start doing the media criticisms again, because my best video was the media criticism of Christine Leahy with LeVar Ball. And there have been some issues that I couldn't really post about on YouTube. I'm thinking of doing a video about the Colin Kaepernick situation, because The Root did a very good article about it, which kind of follows what I've been saying on my personal Facebook page about it for a while. I just read the article today, so that might be another video, but I don't want to do combo video on two topics on one thing. So for that, I bid everyone adieu and good evening, and I will holler at y'all later. Pushing While Black out.